Hey all, I told you I'd make some updated videos. Here are all the batteries I yanked out of my battery box. These are all my jumpers. These are kind of small, they're solid core, high resistance, so it makes it hard for the voltage to transfer from battery to battery, but I don't have a huge load, so it don't make that much of a big deal. But going into the cabin, it does make a deal, because once it gets into the fuse box and all the little lines inside, the voltage can be a good 4 or 5 points lower, if not a whole volt lower, because of the smaller wiring. I got 4 recently obtained in decent shape batteries that I checked the fluids on, let them charge a few days on a panel by itself. They're all running right around 12.9, 13 volts. So I'm going to hook them 4 up in here, link them together, and I'm going to run the big cable. This is emergency jumpers. It comes out with studs on the outside. So if I have to jump a battery, charge it up, what have you, I can hook up without having to open the box up. And I could add more batteries if I need to that way, which I doubt I'll do. Unfortunately, I only got 4 of them, and I'm just guesstimating I'm getting about 60 watts on a sunny day right now because of the angle of the sun. We're not getting full sunlight all day. Some of my panels are setting back here because that last windstorm came through and blew a whole set of my panels right over. I'm grateful they didn't break, but you know, it's time to build a better frame for them to set on, position them where they can get better sun. I'm on the edge of the woods here, so being in the edge of the woods here, it's not going to have much sunlight. So yeah, here's one in place. I'm going to get the other 4 over here, so I will resume this as soon as I get those batteries over, and then I'll some video of me hooking them up. Okay, I got them over here. These puppies are heavy. Heavier than any deep cycle I got from Walmart. These are basically industrial semi batteries. Does not mean they make good deep cycle batteries for solar. It just means they got a lot of lead. They have potential to hold a higher discharge or cold cranking amperage, which is not the same as deep cycling. So they have to be kept up on the scale. I say don't drop below 50% battery life. Now I'm hearing they say don't drop below 1/4. Well, these ones I plan on, when they get around 12.5, they're getting recharged and whatever's in there is getting shut off. So they don't have a huge lifespan as far as being able to use them. 4 or 5 hours, and then they've reached a point where they got to be recharged. So I do have another 40 watt panel coming. The gentleman we got it from should have had sent it out already. We checked on it and it hadn't even been sent out yet. When we emailed him, he came down with a bad case of the flu and hadn't gotten out. So that's completely understandable. I mean, I'm excited and want to get it in my system and get more power, but the guy's sick. What can you do? So it'll get here when it gets here. We'll add it in. But yeah, these are 4 batteries. They're charged up. I'm running the big jumpers on it. The big jumpers. Big. It's, if any of you know me, it's pinky size. I'm a big guy. I wear, large to extra large gloves, so my pinky's big around than most people's thumbs. So those are good jumpers there. They're about, I want to say 4 gauge, maybe. So I got some good jumpers. These are all negative, positive. When I get it hooked up, I will resume the video. Okay, phone switch here. What I got here, neutral, 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 jumper, and main feed. So the neutrals are all hooked up. Why did I hook it up to the middle battery? Why not? One of them's got to be the main battery. Now I can hook the main feed to the cabin here, or here, or here with the jumper, or on this one, which I think I'll put the main feed on this one. That way it's, you know, it's drawing from all the batteries kind of in an even pattern. I mean, there really isn't much of a pattern here. Like I said, I'm learning as I go. I got the jumpers there, so I don't want to take straight off the jumpers. So that's why I'm running off that one, and probably off that one or this one, just to, you know, avoid that. But if I didn't have the jumper hook up, I could run it to that one and then run the feed off this one. That'd be the furthest battery. That'd be the closest battery, I guess, you know. But let me get the positives hooked up here and let's see what happens. Okay, now what you got here is the jumper. That lead comes around, underneath, around, over, and hooks to this one. And then this one comes back around, over, back to that one, which comes back around, over to this one, which is the main lead out. Why is it hooked up like that? Basically, I just started putting shit on, and I had these really long leads here. My jumpers are real long, so just because aesthetically and physically, because it's cold out, I don't like to bend them and shit, so that's how they ended up. Double there, double there, double there, single, single. Now, with this configuration, that puts this battery, the last battery, on the positive side. It puts this lead over here, second from last, or second from first. Or actually is first, because that's where the main lead comes from. So that's first battery here, last connection for the positive. They'll both feed off there, but they'll also be fed from all these. So, but the main charge is going to be here by the solar panels. And then we have the battery chargers hooked here and here. So yeah, it should charge fairly evenly. I have a battery charger in that one, a battery charger in that one, the main solar on that one with the charge controller, and then the secondary panels that are feeding direct on this one. So everything should get charged fairly evenly. When I check them with the voltmeter on each one. So there you go. It's hooked up. When I get a chance, I'll hook the battery. Oh, those small jumpers I made. But anyways, I'll get the battery charger hooked up. Get the solar panel right here is one solar panel. I will hook it up right now. There we go. Got one solar panel hooked up. I believe that is the 10-watt panel hooked to that one. So when the sun is shining, it'll be getting 10 watts. When it's in the shade and it's a cloudy day, it'll be getting 4 watts. Whatever, you know. It's power going in. Like I said, I just gotta monitor it good. I'm getting a digital meter. I'm gonna hook up inside on one of the furthest lines, which is the light by the bed. That'll tell me what the line voltage is at the bed, which will tell me when that one reaches, you know, 12.2, come out here and it'll probably be 12.6 charging time. So there you go. It's hooked up. I'm going to hook up my chargers and stuff. And, well, this is Lamper Fox living off grid. Have a good day.